Hi, my name is Sydney Brooks, and for my YouTube analysis, I chose Jenna Marbles. Let me jump right into it. Jenna Marbles is also known, her name actually is Jenna Nicole Maury. The name Jenna Marbles came from her dog, Mr. Marbles, who she just took on the last name of her dog. Um, yeah. She is a YouTube personality, as they call it. She's a vlogger and is now considered a comedian actress because of her work from YouTube. She has grossed around about 2.6 billion video views, and I think it was 17.9 or 18 million subscribers on YouTube. Her claim to fame came in 2010 when she did a video called "How to Trick People into Thinking You're Good Looking." A small, simple, random, quirky makeup video turned to this massive sensation on the internet, which is pretty crazy. Excuse me. She also did a video right behind that was how to avoid talking to people you don't want to talk to. It's these very millennial, modernized topics that have given her fame. She actually is a psychology major who, in an article I read, she wrote that she just did a makeup video one day and people liked it, and thus she kept doing it. She has been featured in New York Times, ABC News. She's been on Good Morning America, Ellen, and a couple other places as well. So she's decently well known and liked, and that's really awesome. One of the biggest things I thought was really good about her was that she talked about her comedic personality brought to life a lot of millennial things, which were funny to us because you can relate to them. One thing she said was, "I'm sick and tired of guys thinking that just because I showed up at the club or at a dance or a bar that I want their genitalia touching my backside." It was hilarious because as a young woman, as a millennial, you can relate to that because it's super frustrating when that happens, and it's just a really good dynamic that she has. Her audience is her subscribers. She posts a new video every Wednesday, and her subscribers typically love it. She adapts her message to her audience just because by using comedy. She interacts with those subscribers every week with random tidbits of her life, letting them get a glimpse of who she is and she just random funny things that she posts on YouTube. Nothing particular, nothing flows usually, just random stuff. As far as connecting with her viewer goes, her facial expressions and puns are memes, and they're on photos of other things. They put her face, making a super ugly face, on top of Donald Trump one time. It was just a lot of really random things that are done are the keys to her success. She put herself out there, and her viewers genuinely love her hipster, unicorn, love of life flair. And I think that also ties into why she's popular. What she's doing that is different from other viewers is that her weirdness is not theatrical. It's when you're watching her, you're like, she's genuinely weird. She's genuinely cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and you're like, wow, it's funny because she's genuinely this weird. And I think her viewers really do respect and love that about her. As far as talking about her impression management and self-presentation strategies compared to last week when I chose Ashton Soto, their similarities would be they're both trailblazers for women on social media. But then at the same time, she is Ashley developed her beginnings on trying to be a role model for girls with the same condition as she had, which was whereas Jenna Marbles used her wit and comedic flair and personality to vent and relate to the younger generations and who are now laughing about things that would otherwise be not as funny or not as dealt with as easily. Their presentations and impression management are different in that Ash Toto is a lot less playful, and she uses a lot less video. She's more of her playfulness comes with her art and her body. Whereas Jenna Marbles uses her comedic nature and her personality as a forefront for her videos and her quirky, weird ways of interpreting words and relatable uses for comic relief. Um, for me, the math things I know between two of them is Ash Toto is more of like trying to make a difference, and Jenna Marbles is, it's not that she's not trying to make a difference. She's just more or less just trying to live her best life, if that makes sense. Um, and we're talking about unique challenges of becoming an influencer on YouTube that are not present on other social sites like Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. For me, would be, in my opinion, would YouTube alone is difficult to draw subscribers in because people are on YouTube, but I don't know, other than like my sister and my boyfriend and like some of my friends, most people are not like on YouTube just watching stuff every week and like being that aggressive with it. For Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, people scroll and it's just pastime type stuff. It's something you can do in silence. Like for me, I'm not going to get on YouTube and just scroll. I'll get on Instagram or Twitter in like when I'm bored in the car or sitting in a waiting room at the doctor's office, and I'll just scroll on my phone. As far as Instagram and Facebook are concerned, you have captions and photos to be your savior that are much more set up and theatrical, whereas when the video is rolling, the only thing you can do is retake the video if you don't like something or edit and cut things out, which can get kind of hectic. For Facebook and Instagram, at least, for me, in my opinion, just in analyzing, looking at the ways people interact with those types of media websites, the influence is received by liking, reposting, retweeting, commenting, and you can give thorough instructions and captions and get your word across with a photo. They have people love like quirky, witty captions, and for YouTube, the only form of reaching influence is subscribers and views and mild commenting, mild. Unless they physically share your video to other platforms, it's kind of limiting, in my opinion. If I was to start personally working towards becoming a YouTuber celebrity in the same field as Jenna Marbles, lessons I would take from her just being genuine, because I think that being genuine is the greatest tool you could use to be successful in that industry. Because people can tell when you're not being genuine. The different approach I would take to draw more followers, I'd probably just do more traveling. Because while she is funny, there are some bits that I'm looking like, hey, this is aggravating to watch. Like, she glued 200 fake nails to her one nail. Like, it's like, she's weird. And like, you enjoy the weird times. Other times you're like, okay, find something else to do. Like, you're doing a lot. So for me, I would do more traveling or let them see a life in me working on the set of a movie or like me doing blog stuff, trying to interact with them in more than just forced comic relief. If I had to decide on a way to make extra money as a social media influencer, I would probably choose Instagram. Because, excuse me, I'm really witty with my words, and it's really easy for me to be like, I'm gonna think of a witty caption to post this picture with on Instagram. I'm gonna post a 10-second video that says something. Like, it's easier for me to do that than to sit in front of a camera and talk for long periods of time. I don't think I could come up with things to say every week for that. Whereas with Instagram, I can pick a photo, pick a quick little snippet of a video, and have time to think over and mull over what I think I would want to say. Overall, I really think that she's pretty good. Like, she's not a super, like, I found out about her because my sister is a hipster and she's super into like quirky, weird unicorn type stuff. That's cool. Like, I think some of it's funny, some of it's really, really, really good to do or to deal with. But I personally, I think she's funny. but it's not something I watch every week. It's like I saw that video on Facebook, that's funny. Or one of my friends send it to me and told me to go watch this. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I saw a meme for her. That's funny. But I'm not an avid YouTuber, so maybe that would be why my analysis of the situation is a little bit more skewed. So, thank you for your time.